Manchester United almost signed Pedro Neto. As the Wolves' ace closes in on a move to Chelsea, the 24-year-old winger has suddenly emerged as a target for the Blues as Enzo Maresca looks to strengthen his frontline before the opening weekend of the new Premier League season. Football.London understands that Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Neto from Wolves. The West Londoners will pay £60m 51.4m plus £3m £2.6 million in add-ons for the Portugal international, who will undergo a medical shortly. Neto, who sees his contract at Molineux expire in June 2027, was as heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford in the past, but now he looks set to pen a deal at Stamford Bridge. In fact, according to The Athletic, United identified the Portuguese ace as a target back in 2017, when he was a second-year scholar in Braga's youth setup. The report states that Neto was invited to visit the club's training base, and he watched an academy match at Lee Sports Village. It's said that the Red Devils would have only had to pay training compensation to sign the then 17-year-old, and recruitment staff pushed for a deal to be struck. However, The Athletic claimed that higher-ups waited several weeks before formalizing a contract offer, by which point Neto decided to sign a new deal with Braga instead. After impressing in his homeland, he later joined Lazio in the Italian top flight on a 2-year loan with an obligation to buy. Unfortunately for United, the club have lived to regret their blunder, with Neto establishing himself as one of the most exciting wingers in the Premier League. Last season, the Wolves ace featured 20 times in the Premier League, scoring 2 goals and providing 9 assists. Cristiano Ronaldo has shared a heartfelt tribute for his Portugal teammate Pepe, after the talismanic defender decided to hang up his boots. Ronaldo shared a series of photographs that showcased some epic moments the duo enjoyed together. Ronaldo also accompanied the post with a warm caption that read, "No words to express how much you mean to me, my friend. We won everything there was to win on the field, but the biggest achievement is the friendship and respect I have for you. You are unique, my brother. Thank you for so much." Cristiano Ronaldo and Pepe's camaraderie dates back to 2007, when the latter made his debut with Portugal. Since then, the Portuguese duo developed an unbreakable bond that even followed them in their club careers. The duo spent nearly a decade competing in La Liga as teammates at Real Madrid. Pepe joined the Los Blancos in 2007, with Ronaldo arriving 2 years later for a then-record fee. They won the domestic league title twice together, along with 3 UEFA Champions League titles in 2014, 2016 and 2017. On the international level, Ronaldo and Pepe won the Euro 2016 and the Nations League 2018-19. Apart from Cristiano Ronaldo's wholesome tribute, Pepe also received warm wishes from Portugal coach Roberto Martinez in a YouTube video shared by the Portugal Football Federation. In the video, the coach can be heard saying, "Dear Pepe, today is a very special day for you and your family, but also for Portuguese football. I would like to send you my best wishes." He then added, "I will divide my message into 2 points. Firstly, congratulations. Congratulations on your career. A career full of successes, full of good times and good memories that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Secondly, thank you. Thank you for what you did for the national team, for what you did during your 5th European Championship, which is undoubtedly an example. You left a legacy for future generations of Portugal." Pepe's former club Porto FC also shared the defender's photograph on Instagram and wrote, "A career and a legacy that will always be an example for any Porto fan. There are only 2 possible words: congratulations and thank you." Pepe, at the age of 41, recently became the oldest player ever to compete at the European Championship finals this year. His last match was Portugal's penalty shootout defeat at the hands of France in the quarter-finals. Portuguese football legend, Cristiano Ronaldo, has reacted as he returns to Al Nassr training. Ronaldo, who is the club's captain, has been away on holidays after the Euro 2024 Championship. Ronaldo did not score a single goal in the 5 games he played at the championship in Germany, as Portugal lost to France in the quarter-final on penalties, after a goalless 120 minutes. 3 weeks later, Ronaldo is back in training at Al Nassr. The 39-year-old sharing a few pictures of himself arriving at the club's training. He posted on Instagram, "Good to be back." Everton's former chief Keith Wyness has insisted Newcastle United will no longer be able to benefit from their Saudi links by shipping off older, unwanted players to the Middle East. The 66-year-old, who served as CEO at Goodison Park between 2004 and 2009, and now runs a football consultancy advising elite clubs, claimed Saudi officials don't want their pro league to be a dumping ground for older players long-term. Despite previous deals for the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, PAF have since transformed the country's pro league into a footballing heavyweight, bringing the likes of Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, and more to the Middle East. Alan Saint-Maximin is the only player to move from Newcastle to Saudi Arabia since the big money push from league officials. Wyness has insisted the Pro League will be reluctant to become a dumping ground by taking more unwanted stars from St. James Park. Saudi have come out very strongly in the past months to say they won't be a dumping ground for older players. I don't think it will be that easy for clubs like Newcastle to realize very good transfer fees for players at the end of their contracts, players they no longer want. Cristiano Ronaldo's spat with Manchester United looks to be at an end, after the club announced it was parting ways with the Portuguese star with immediate effect. Tension had been building between player and club ever since Ronaldo walked out on a match after twice being asked to warm up for a second-half cameo, only to be overlooked. Via a statement released overnight, Manchester United confirmed they had come to a mutual agreement with the 37-year-old to terminate his contract. Ronaldo made 346 appearances for Manchester United in 2 separate stints with the club, netting 145 goals. Ronaldo first joined Manchester United in 2003, going on to win 3 Premier League titles and a Champions League triumph before moving on to Real Madrid in 2009. After returning to Manchester United in 2021, Ronaldo scored 18 goals in a difficult Premier League campaign under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Michael Carrick and Ralf Rangnick. His exit from the club was ultimately sparked by his incendiary television interview with Piers Morgan, in which he said he felt betrayed by the club. He has started in just 4 games under manager Erik ten Hag. Among his comments in the program were claims that he felt betrayed by United and that he had no respect for ten Hag. He also said that he felt people at the club were trying to force him out and that United showed a lack of empathy when his daughter was in hospital ill. There were also wider complaints about the standard of facilities at the club as well as criticism of the owners. When United responded by appointing lawyers to consider potential action for alleged breach of contract, it became clear a parting of the ways was likely. The confirmation of Ronaldo's exit from the team caused a massive stir among football fans on social media. The infamous bust of Cristiano Ronaldo at Madeira Airport has been replaced by a new model. The sculpture of the Portugal captain gained worldwide notoriety when it was unveiled last year to a less than impressed audience. Pictures were shared on social media, and the consensus was it bore more resemblance to the head from Art Attack or former striker Neil Quinn than the Real Madrid hero. Madaran artist Emmanuel Santos spent 3 weeks creating the statue as part of the celebrations to mark the renaming of the airport to bear the name of Ronaldo. Santos said at the time of the unveiling, "This is a matter of taste, so it is not as simple as it seems. What matters is the impact that this work generated." Ronaldo is out in Russia for the World Cup and has been the leading light of the tournament so far after his incredible hat-trick against